What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video from the 10-7 MMA show. Today's video is, again, going back to this fight, Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis on Saturday, which I thought was awesome. I know a lot of people are upset about it, and I've been giving Sean a lot of crap about his performance. To me, it was Sean executing his game plan how I thought he would, and it was Dricus just doing a tremendous job of defeating that style. And I didn't find anything particularly disappointing. It was what I expected from Sean Strickland. It was really impressive what I saw from Dricus. I didn't exactly expect that. I did predict Dricus to win, which I was pleasantly surprised that it went down somewhat as I predicted in terms of the diversity of strikes. But anyways, I digress. I enjoyed the fight. Now, what happened after the fight was one of the coolest moments I've ever seen caught on camera. I talked to Justin about this, and he said this is pretty commonplace. So let me tell you what happened. So they had this banger fight. They had this banger war. And then afterwards, it was caught on camera, the two of them talking about the fight. And I think they had so much respect and admiration for each other, and they were almost like retelling stories from the octagon. And it reminded me of a really special movie that I love from back in the day called Pineapple Express. So I just wanted to make this comparison. Now, before we get into the clip from Sean Strickland and DDP, let me explain Pineapple Express for those of you guys who haven't seen it. I think you guys have seen it, most of you, but if you haven't, it's really cool. So they go on this crazy, in this movie, it's a crazy action comedy movie. And throughout the movie, these guys are running away from murderers. They have like a car chase with the police. Then these three guys who are having breakfast right here, they all become really good friends after the whole ordeal, but they have like a huge fight. They like hit each other with a dustbuster and all these things. Like they have a big fight in a house. And this is the very end of the movie where they're all hanging out in the diner after they become friends, and they're recounting the stories from the entire movie. And I just thought it was one of the funniest scenes in a movie because it's like we all saw everything that happened, and then now you're seeing them talk about everything that happened in the movie that you already witnessed, and it was just such a funny scene. So this reminds me of what we saw with DDP and Sean. So first, let me play this little clip from Pineapple Express to refresh your memory, and then I'm going to show you the clip with DDP and Sean Strickland. Check it out.
Bob, seriously, I know this sounds weird, but can we be best friends? Just us, for real?
We should all be best friends.
We should be.
You guys are my best friends.
We shared a moment.
You guys were like both of my best friends, and you didn't even know it, but now you know it, and we'll all be best friends.
You know, we should get, those hearts that break up and it's like best friends? We should get like a three-way one of those,
I don't even know if they fucking make those.
We should make the first one.
Three-way.
What about
I want the middle piece that'll be crooked on both sides.
I know we've gone over this again and again, but like, thousand pardons, please.
Me
I know
too, man. I was a dick to you, man. I'm sorry.
I know that I was an asshole. I hope I redeemed myself with you. And I know me and you have had our deal.
We've had some times now.
But I kind of feel like something's happening here.
I think it's growing.
Was that a boner?
Is that a condo? Is that us moving into an apartment
Is that
together?
us getting a timeshare?
He threw an ashtray in his face. I was
You
like,
hit me, man.
No,
at the time, I was like, whoa, but I was kind of funny.
Dude,
You
that
hit me with the dustbuster.
I didn't want to hurt you, but it was like, you better fucking not leave here.
That was such a good fight, man.
That was. You fucking.
Yeah. The car chase was pretty awesome.
You guys got no fucking car.
Yeah,
That was
that was cool.
kidding me?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
sweet.
I like had my foot through the window.
Oh,
And
it was-
my
was rich.
groin. I mean, I felt like a wishbone.
Okay, so anyways, it's just so classic. If you haven't seen the movie, watch it in its entirety, and it'll be even funnier because all those things that they're talking about actually happened in the movie. Okay, now let's go back to this clip, Dricus versus Sean. So this reminded me so much of it. They just had this banger of a war. I thought it was a war. I know some people, again, were disappointed. I really enjoyed the fight. They had this crazy thing. Sean broke his nose. He was, doing all this stuff. So now this is them in real time right after the fight, swapping stories and just talking about this fight. And it's so cool because, again, we all just witnessed it. And it's just so funny to hear it from their perspective. Okay, check this out.
Was like this, and you just went, and I went for like 2 minutes just trying. Yeah, dude, I broke it, and I was like, all the movies, they just set it back. I saw you try, and I was like, wrong way, man. Wrong way. You went like this. No, I felt it. I said it, and the crazy thing is, you shot up it again. And dude, your nose is touched in. I saw it when the brother did it. At the end of the day, man, we talk about shit, but you're a bad motherfucker. That's the one we can go down. I gotta go to South Africa, man. I've actually been to a German once. I left. Is that your woman? Hey, I don't want my bloody, but you're a bad motherfucker right there, man. I appreciate it. It's the toughest African I've ever met. You're right here, really good. Can I say too?
Come on. How can you not love this? How can you not love this interaction? And whatever people are saying about Sean, how can you not love the way that he shows Dricus absolute respect, says he wants to go to South Africa? It's like they became boys after this. This is what martial arts is all about. This is what the UFC is all about. And I think sometimes people get too caught up in the negative, the complaints, the criticism. But take a moment to recognize what this sport truly is. It's you getting on a stage, exposing yourself, being vulnerable in front of everybody. And then look at this. You have these amazing bonds that form after this crazy combat, this crazy fight where everything is on the line. I don't know. To me, it's just an incredible message. I hope you guys can appreciate that as well. And I hope you think that's a funny reference as well, related to Pineapple Express. I don't know if anybody else thought that out there, but there you go. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you like this video, make sure to click that like button. If you want to see more, make sure to click subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.